Hey y'all, this is Nikki with Nikki Savory Vegan Needs. I'm live. It says I'm live. So listen up. If you can see me, please come on into the room. I think y'all should be able to put a comment that says waiting for guests. I want to introduce you to my friend Rachel, who is a financial strategist. Rachel, you want to say hello real quick in here?
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah.
Hello.
We are in Rachel's kitchen. We are here in hot Las Vegas, okay, on the East Coast. I don't know what y'all got going on over there, but it seems a little disrespectful. I see sweaters and turtlenecks from some of my peeps.
It was like 96 today.
It was. And that's why we're dressed the way that we are. So it says waiting for guests, but Rachel, you want to see if you see my live? Maybe go to the home page. Maybe click on my name or the profile. Doesn't take it there. Okay. It says we're live, but I think it's supposed to come down there. Maybe if you do a search. Yeah, y'all just bear with us. We're trying to actually make sure. I think I see one person. One person can see us. Okay, I see one person. That one person, if you're not shy, could you please make sure that you say hello? Because we're just trying to get the technical difficulties going or whatever the case is. But y'all just bear with us. We're trying to actually make sure. I think I see one person. Are we seriously sideways?
We sure are.
Oh my gosh, that's why. Okay, she said we sure are. Okay. How about now? It's a delay, I think.
Yeah, for sure there's a delay.
Oh my gosh, y'all. I know y'all laughing like, what in the world is going on? Okay, it's a delay. That's okay. I'm trying to figure out this technology, y'all. All right.
There you go. It's good.
We're good. Oh my God. Do you see this, Rachel? I promise we're gonna get it together because we're gonna move fast, y'all. It's flag. So use this real quick. Bear with us. We coming. I need something to hold this because it's sliding. And okay. Yeah, it's not gonna do any good. Okay. Yeah, we're on. Okay, 2 people are watching. Thanks for watching. Y'all laughing. If you know what's so funny, okay, Rachel and I are Generation Xers, okay? I remember back in the day when we were like, what's wrong with those baby boomers and their technology? How come they not being technically savvy? Yes, for the live. Please say so I can watch the playback. Okay, I will. Thank you, L. Lamont W. Appreciate you. All right. Dang, I'm like mooning the folks and everything. Come on over here, girl. I'm gonna do this again. Hello, good evening, beautiful people. This is your girl, Nikki with Nikki Savory Vegan Needs. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For all of you first-time visitors, make sure that you like and subscribe to my channel, subscribe to the channel, and like this video. I think y'all gonna like this. For all of my returning subscribers, welcome back, lovelies. As you can see, I am not in my kitchen. I am in the beautiful Miss Rachel, my friend, beautiful Rachel's kitchen here in Las Vegas, who is actually a financial strategist. So I'm going to be doing some vegan eats. We're going to be cooking vegan food. And Rachel, what are you going to be talking about?
Oh my goodness. I have some things for y'all to eat. It's not tangible, but it'll fill up your mind. We'll talk about it.
All right. Y'all stay tuned. All right. Very good. We're going to go ahead and ad lib. This is my second YouTube live, so this might be interesting, y'all. All right. So what I'm going to be making for you all, what we're going to be making, I'm sorry, I'm not saying we. Rachel, I'm so used to just doing this on my own, so I got to get in the habit format of saying we. We are going to be making some mushroom tinga quesadillas. How about that?
I love it. And you guys, I'm not cooking, okay? She is the professional. I'm just here to talk and I'm here to taste.
I'm not saying all of this. I'm a professional. I thought you was going to have me cook. You want to have me cut up and dice up some things?
You guys, she asked me to bring a snack to cook. I bought the guacamole that I bought from the store. And I'm like, this is my contribution to cooking today.
Okay, so we got some guacamole right here. Okay. And we might have some tequila a little bit later. So we'll see. All right, y'all, let's get cooking. All right, so what we're going to first do is we are going to be using mushrooms. So we went ahead and we rinsed off our mushrooms. I usually use enoki mushrooms right here. These are the snow white mushrooms. So I usually use these. And so Rachel and I are going to actually just go ahead and cut these up a little bit. Rachel, you want to get you a little knife? We want to cut as many fine as we want. What we're going to do, you can use enoki mushrooms, but for the life of me, I could not find any. So what I'm going to do is we're going to cut off the base of it right here, just so we still have as much as possible. And then we're going to put it in the food processor. So that's the first thing I'm going to do. Cut off the base. And you know what? I'm just thinking we might be able to use this. Just cut off the very bottom part of it. I'm going to take it. Make sure they can see it. Yeah. Cut them off because they're going to go in the shredder. And what we are trying to accomplish is to get somewhat like shredded chicken, if you will. Now, if you're not a fan of mushrooms, like so many people may be not a fan of, I know I didn't personally like start eating mushrooms until maybe 3 years ago when I actually went vegan. You can use banana blossoms. There was a can around here somewhere that I brought in, but you can use banana blossoms already shredded to be able to make your tinga quesadillas. So if you think about chicken tinga, if you've had chicken tinga, then you know exactly what I'm talking about, okay? So what tinga actually consists of is more or less like an adobe chipotle sauce. Have you had chicken tinga tacos before, Rachel?
I have not. This is very interesting.
Very interesting. You say that in a comical way? You can cut like maybe that part a little less off. Yeah.
No, so actually, I love mushrooms.
Okay.
So fun fact, when I was in high school, you always gotta have some snacks in your locker.
Of course. Don't tell me you had mushrooms.
I sure did.
Okay.
What's mushrooms in the jar?
What?
Oh, I love them.
Oh, see. Wait a minute. Mushrooms in the jar. You know what? I'm going to go get a snack from my locker so I can just focus and recenter. I'm going to eat me some mushrooms. Were they like pickled or something? What's up with that?
I don't know. It was just like a little jar. And there was mushrooms, some kind of like water.
Yeah.
It was good.
It was good?
It was good.
Okay, see, right now we have it like crumbled up right here, but we're going to actually put in the food processor to get it to shred, okay? And I'm going to actually do this as we go. So let me just move some things over. Y'all, we just truly ad-libbing, so it's just out the way. Got to make sure y'all see Rachel and I. Okay, so the mushrooms, they did it for you, huh?
That was it. It was always like mushrooms and like a can of Coke.
Huh, okay. All right, I know they may not be able to see this. I may have to turn this. So I'm going to turn this a little bit and move this out so y'all can kind of see. You can still see Rachel. Rachel, you can squeeze in here too if you want.
Do you want to cut all of this?
Yes. We want to be able to use as many as possible. First, let's see what happens. I'm going to use my food processor that I brought y'all. My janky food processor, okay? Let me tell y'all something, how the enemy is so busy. So, first of all, the reason I am late for coming onto this live is because we got everything all set up, right? You see, I'm putting my mushrooms inside this little, what do you call this? It's a chute.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Like a chute? Okay, the chute of the food processor. I'm putting some at a time, a handful, as you guys can see. And I already have a shredder blade in here, so we're going to see if this works. But let me tell y'all something real quick. The reason I'm late is because Rachel and I had already set up everything, right? You are doing a fabulous job. Oh my God, thank you. It's refreshing to have somebody help you in the kitchen. Honey's not always available, so thank you so much for allowing me to use your kitchen. But nonetheless, let me tell y'all something. I was ready to set up shop and ready to go live. We were ready to do this. And then all of a sudden I was like, Rachel, where's the onions and the jalapeno? Where's the onions and the jalapeno? And she was like, looking at me like, you don't know what onions and jalapeno are. And I'm like, we need the onions and jalapeno. So I had to drive back home. Thank goodness I'm not too far. So, all right, here we go. So let's see first if this works. I'm going to close this in. God, please let this work for the people. I'm going to hit my shred mode.
That's awesome.
It was shredded, didn't it?
It literally looks like white chicken breast.
It looks like white chicken breast, doesn't it? This is the first time, too, y'all, I have used this blade. But do you see the consistency here? Yeah. Okay. Our hands are clean, so I'm just showing y'all. But this is what it looks like. it looks like white shredded chicken. Okay. So we did that. Look at that.
It's amazing.
It is amazing. Okay. All right. Let's proceed. Let's get the rest of this in here, but let me get some of this debris out. Okay. All right. So, anyways, the devil is busy because when I came back in Rachel's place, I was still smelling though, wasn't I?
Yeah.
I was smelling. I wasn't perturbed. This is 96 degrees out, y'all. I was not perturbed. I come in here, then guess what happened? My lighting goes out, right? Charged everything. Lighting goes out. Then what happens next? The ring light fell on the floor. The what do you call it? The food processor almost fell down. So y'all, everything was just going on, but I was still smiling. I'm like, we're gonna make it do what it do. So all right. So Rachel, do you want to tell people a little bit about that? I feel like people know what I do. Do you want to tell people what you do as a financial strategist? Because I invited Rachel to come on the show. So make sure they see to the lovely people.
Yes. So outside of cutting mushrooms, so I've actually been an entrepreneur since I was 21.
Mhm.
I am the youngest of 9 kids. Did you know that?
You're I did. Because you told me that before. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm the youngest of 9 kids, and probably like most people, I didn't come from wealth, right? Actually, none of my parents graduated high school.
Okay.
They both worked 2 jobs and were never financially free.
Okay.
So me and my siblings decided a long time ago, we didn't come from wealth, the wealth got to come from us.
Right.
But what I realized at a young age was most people are not getting that in corporate America.
Right.
You see people work 20, 30, 40 years, and then when they should retire, they end up working at Walmart.
This is true.
They're the greeters. They're staying at the door.
Yeah.
Old and should be enjoying life on a beach somewhere, but they're, hi, welcome to Walmart. I didn't want that life.
Yeah.
So I actually started my journey of entrepreneurship in the wedding industry.
Mm-hmm.
And I owned and ran a wedding chapel for 13 years.
Yep.
And that was a phenomenal experience.
Yes.
And I got to a place in life where I was making good money. I mean, I've taken my kids all across the world. I have 4 kids. And I just wasn't fulfilled. Yeah. I'm like, man, God, there's so much more to life than just making money. You want to feel like you're giving back and there's purpose. And one thing that I notice, especially in minority communities, is when it comes to like running a business, not only do we not know what we're doing, we feel like we don't have anyone to teach us. That part.
Hold that thought. This is great information. I already knew it, so I can kind of act like I didn't know it, y'all, because I already know about Rachel, okay? This is what women empowerment and sisterhood. I mean, like literally, I met Rachel through a mutual friend a year ago. And when I met her and we were in the same room, I was like, ooh, I like her vibe. And she's business oriented. She's very serious. She's a woman of her word. And we're like-minded in certain ways. So I'm glad that we have this energy together to be able to be successful, because I'm all about uplifting, sisters. I don't care if you're, African-American, you're Latina, it doesn't matter. I'm all about uplifting, for like empowerment. So hold that thought. All right. Because I know I'm going to get these mushrooms going. So we're going to continue out, guys. All right. And then Rachel, what we want to do is
chop the jalapeno.
We want to chop the jalapeno, but we need to put this shredded chicken. Let me see if I can get this going first. Hold on. Okay. Can y'all see? Look at that. Y'all, I'm like a kid in the kitchen. This is me being animated. I know my husband be looking at me like I'm crazy. I mean, literally, when I tell him I was coming up here, he's like, oh, you going over Rachel? You got a playmate for tonight? Yeah, so, all right, let me see if I can take this off. Can I take this off? Rachel, can you?
I'm sure you can.
Yeah. Again, this is what it looks like, y'all. Our hands are clean. Shredded chicken. Looks like shredded chicken. Can I get that off? Oh my gosh. God, please get this going.
So I think you put the top, because I used to have this food processor where like everything had to be clicked in order for you to remove stuff. So maybe it has to be.
Well, it comes off, but I'm just trying to get that part. Yeah, we're trying to get this blade off. I'm trying to see. Can we get, oh my gosh. Hubby, if you're watching, how do we get this thing off? Could you please say in the chat, like, what is going on? Look at this blade, y'all. I can't get this off. Can we get that skillet on the one in the back? And to put this, you can bring this over here. We're not gonna warm it up yet. I just want to be able to pour this out. I'm just trying to figure out how we can open it first. Heck yeah.
I mean, yeah.
You want to try it? Pull your. Yeah.
No, that is not coming out.
Oh my gosh! Why is this not coming out? Somebody in the chat, do y'all know how to get this out? Oh my gosh! I know y'all like, you the cook. I'm the cook, but I ain't never put this blade on before, so I don't know. What is happening here?
It's like, how many people does it take to take?
It should not. There's no. He told me. He said bring the instructions. Okay, I see some asterisk stars. Thank you for the asterisk stars. Can I see some instructions on how to get this thing off, this blade?
This is interesting. Usually it just pops right out.
Okay.
Okay, we might have to Google it.
Okay, this. God, please. What is happening?
What's the name of it?
This is the Hamilton Beach. Oh my gosh, y'all, this is embarrassing. I'm like literally.
Facebook, y'all know how to
YouTube,
take this
Facebook,
blade out. Can y'all help some sisters out?
help us out. How do we get this out? Like, look, it's snowing. It's snowing mushrooms. Look at this, Rachel. I'm gonna help you clean up. Don't worry. It's snowing. This is what I'm doing. I really am serious. I can't get this out. Oh my gosh. I just want to cook. Why is this not coming out? Hubby, where are you? Try pushing that button on the handle. Tori, thank you. Hey, Tori, thank you. Pushing the button on the handle. This is the handle, right?
Is there a button there?
This is a button. Try pushing it. She said try pushing it. Yeah, got it. Try pushing the button on the handle.
There's no button on the handle.
What button, Tori?
Okay, there is a little button here, but I don't think that that's.
No, it's supposed to be something. He put it in.
Okay, try now. No?
God, dog, I will call him, but anybody on, what is that, Facebook? Right there? Tori, it didn't work. Are you talking about this black handle? God, dog it. Don't try to be over there laughing at us, okay? At our demise, because we're trying to cook for y'all. We need some help for real.
Look at this video. It's literally like you just pop it right off.
Why isn't this coming up?
Is that it? A KitchenAid?
No, I think I pushed it in more.
And blade from the base. If
Wait,
necessary,
go back.
remove the top.
Oh my gosh, how embarrassing is this?
Processing. Remove the work bowl.
No, that's good.
OMG. Okay, while Rachel's trying to figure it out, if y'all, I don't know. It's the Hamilton Beach. I'm about to put some more in here, y'all. This is so embarrassing. I just can't right now. I can't process. Yes, that looks like a button on the handle. She said it looks like a button on the handle. Push to chop. Because we have off, slice, shred, puree mix, poster chop, the ones I usually use. But that's all I see, Tori. Oh my gosh, Lord have mercy. Don't tell me I have to do a class on Cookingware 101, Rach. I can't get it up because this recipe is so quick, y'all. I just gotta.
Is it this?
And she's actually looking online, y'all. Wait. Did I? Oh, wait. It looks like it wants to do something. Tori, I really appreciate you helping though. Anybody else aware? If you can ask somebody in your house. Y'all see us struggling here in this dry desert. I can't get this out. Let me finish putting some more in here. Gosh, this is, if y'all can look it up, this is a Hamilton Beach. And help Rachel and I, because we don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right. Let me put some more in here in the meantime, so I can at least get this out the way, and then we can get the onions, jalapenos, and fresh garlic going, and then make this tinga sauce for y'all. Because this is for the birds. Ain't nobody got time for all of this.
This one?
What? That's it. That's what I have. Yes. Yes. She's looking it up, y'all. Okay. Here we go. literally shredding, but I can't get it. So she's looking it up. I guess it's supposed to come when it's like talking about a different blade. Oh my gosh, this is just cray cray. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, how y'all doing anyway out there? Don't be shy. Let us know how y'all doing. And then if you want, go ahead and just tell us if there's anything that you want me to be able to make in the near future. And if you have any questions for Rachel, our financial strategist, because I'm gonna tell you all something. I have learned some great financial gems from Rachel. She is very financially savvy, very mature. I love her vibe. She's a wealth of knowledge, seriously. So I'm going to recommend that if you guys have any questions for her, go ahead and put them in. If you have any questions for me on why I'm struggling, by all means, ask away. Okay. I'm going to get the rest of these mushrooms. Uh-oh, you getting closer, huh? She's getting closer, you guys. She's looking it up. In the meantime, I'm finished shredding this. Okay. I sent you. Okay, Tori said I sent you a short on IG on how to get it off. Okay, she said she sent a short on IG. Get it how to get it off. I saw it. OMG, I knew what you meant, Tori. I knew what you meant, girl. Thank you. Unfortunately,
You just popped it right on.
she just popped it right off.
Yeah, look.
Can you show me again so I can see visually what she did? She just popped it right off. Because now I'm feeling like I'm really about to be technically challenged with appliances. Okay, y'all, I'm trying to see how this woman.
You picked that part off. Literally just picked it right up.
She just picked it right up with her finger, with her index finger. And I'm picking this up with my index finger with my fake nails, and it's not working. So what am I doing wrong? Make it make sense, y'all. Make it make sense. What am I doing wrong? Can't get it going. Okay. Let me see if I can get this. Try this again. All right. First, we're going to get this part. Come on. All right. I'm going to do like the hand model lady did. She just said, and woo, and woo, and woo, and woo, and woo. And Rachel, look, and woo. It's not coming out. What?
They just don't want us to eat.
And what? And
Okay,
woo.
look, literally, she just picked it up.
You just pick it up like this, and woo. It looks like it wants to come up. Tori, I wish I could see your thing, but I can't. And and woo. And woo. And woo. And nothing's happening. Look it. This is ridiculous. Look at all that goodness. Y'all see that? That's y'all. This is for you all. This is your shredded chicken, but it's mushrooms. What? Rachel, I need you to do me a favor. Where's your phone, sweetie?
Right here.
Oh, man. You don't have another device? I was going to ask if you can call the hubby. Ask him, like, go on YouTube. Your wife is struggling right now. Could you please tell her, how did you get this thing on and off? Because I don't know what's going on.
It might have been put on upside down, and maybe that's why it's.
Well, no, because the other side said, because it's shredded, the other side said face down.
Mm.
So when you flip it, oh my gosh, I don't want to break this. Let me try to get the rest of it, y'all. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Oh my.
She just made potatoes and popped the thing right.
Okay. I'm really happy for her making potatoes and everything, but like right now, I'm just like, I need this to come on. She just made potatoes. Okay. All right. I'm gonna try this again. We almost done shredding, y'all, because this is gonna be a quick recipe for y'all. Okay, and this is the end of it. All right. In the meantime, Rach, you wanna get the jalapeno and maybe cut that. We're gonna get that going. Okay, we got it. Everything is in here, and I appreciate you showing it.
Is there a black button on the bottom of the clear cover?
I know Tori was talking about something on the handle, so I don't know. This is garbage. We can all debris. We can throw this away. I'm trying to clean as I go in your kitchen because I know it's gonna be a time to be able to get everything. But Rachel, while I'm still trying to figure this out, what type of financial gems do you want to add? But let me just show y'all. So what Rachel was doing, she's going ahead. She's actually going to dice up a jalapeno because what we're going to do first is we're going to put a pan together with some olive oil. We're going to cook in our jalapenos as well as fresh garlic that Rachel didn't want to touch. She wanted me to that be all me. It's okay if I have garlic hands. Okay, girl, garlic's good for you. And then we got some diced onions here because ain't nobody got time for that. I got my MAC makeup on and I'm not trying to cry right now. There is a trick though. If you happen to be cutting up diced onions, I did feature this in one of my videos before. Rachel, did you know that if you stick out your tongue like this?
I heard, but that's foolish.
That ain't full of nothing. It works.
Legit.
Girls, legit. I did it. It ain't full of girl. I'm trying to monetize. We can't say that word. But it's not full of crock.
I said foolish. I didn't say all that.
No, I know. You're like, it's full of shit.
No, I said it's foolish.
Foolish. Oh, okay. It sounded like shh. Okay. It's not foolish, but no, you know what? Seriously, because if you think about it, the tongue is absorbing like the moisture
Yeah.
from the onions. So you guys, when you're cutting up onions, you can do like this and stick your tongue out and it will work. Okay. So we got some diced onions and then we got some fresh garlic. All of those flavors, those fragrant flavors are gonna come together.
You got them diced like small pieces.
Yeah, small pieces because we don't want to choke on the jalapenos. I don't know what your spice threshold is, but I have a tendency to choke. You know, my palate can't take all of that. What's your level of spice?
You know what? I feel like it depends. When it comes to like Mexican food, I'm good. But let me tell you, Asian food, I feel like there's
the camera
spice.
a little bit.
I feel like when I go eat like Thai food,
Yeah.
there's spices. Like Indian food,
Yeah.
it's a whole different. Y'all don't play games. It's a whole different.
They
Like,
go.
Their 3 is like a 10. I'm like, no spice.
Right.
I like spicy food, but I
Yeah.
also don't want my tongue to burn and like your eyes are watering and then you're not enjoying the meal.
Right. Yeah, I want to be able to enjoy it.
Yeah.
What do you guys like? Tori, I think you told me, Tori, if you're still on, I think you told me at one point, I think I saw in one of the videos, you said that you really like spicy. Like, I can't really do a whole lot of spice, y'all, because it literally, I like spice, but it doesn't like me, and I will pay for it. And then I think I was telling you all, I had my gallbladder removed several years back, where I had 7 gallstones inflamed in my gallbladder, and I had emergency surgery coming back from Spain and Morocco. So I can't really handle a lot of spice. All right, this is take 2 on trying to get the thing out. Is there a lever?
There's no button.
Okay, Tori, we're like literally trying every little thing here, but in the interim, what other financial gems do you want to drop to the people about being a financial strategist? Like, walk us through that. Like, what is exactly that you do as far as what's your niche? What do you specialize in, Rachel?
So primarily, really ultimately, what my goal with my clients is to help them obtain the lifestyle that they want.
Mm-hmm.
I always tell people, guys, life is too short. Like, even if you live to be 80 years, it's only 80 years.
Mm-hmm.
And life is just too short for you not to obtain the lifestyle you want. So it's like you want to have a really big house or, you know, a flashy car, or
Right.
you want to live, you know, on a beach, or you want to be able to create opportunities for your kids. Everyone wants something different, but whatever that ideal lifestyle is, my job is to sit down and help you create a financial plan to
Mm-hmm.
make sure that you can obtain that. So one thing that I'm very, very passionate about is just because there's such a lack of financial literacy in middle class America.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're from Chicago, right?
Born and raised,
Me too.
Chi-town.
That's why we like each other.
That's
so
why we like,
much.
you know what? Rachel and I are very real, very authentic souls here in the desert, okay? We do exist. Everybody's not pretentious out on the West Coast. That's right, right?
Yes.
Yes, we're very real. We say we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it.
Yes.
We say we're gonna show up, we do what?
We show up.
We show up.
Yes.
Simple as that. I mean, that's what it is. That's what it's all about now. But Meanwhile, while I struggle on this Hamilton Beach, you were saying,
So it's just such a big lack of financial literacy. And one big thing is a 401k.
401k.
So let's talk about a 401k. Did you know? Okay, so the economy is obviously in a funny place.
Right.
Did you know that in 2022, $17 trillion were lost in the stock market?
I actually did know that, and I've been watching a lot of TikTok videos about 401ks. Not trying to bash anybody who has one, trying to knock anyone, but I have been made privy to some information. But go ahead, continue.
Yeah, absolutely. And so, do you know who's actually the number one investors in the stock market? It's actually your middle class Americans.
Middle class Americans?
Through
Okay.
401ks. It's the number one way that Americans are in the stock market. Obviously, you feel like, okay, I got this really good job. They're giving me this retirement plan. So you feel like when I was growing up, if you got a job,
Yeah.
I'm Puerto Rican, it's like, mija, if you got a job and they give you benefits in a 401k, like you're doing big things.
Mm-hmm.
But they don't educate us on the 401k. Like you get a job, they don't sit you down with a financial structure.
You remember that machine, y'all? It was back. It was in the early 2000s. It was like you could buy one of these and pay $19.99 a month, and it just burns off the fat of your biceps and triceps. That's what I feel like. You want to give it a go? I need to dab my mace up. What is going on? But back to what you were saying about the 401k with middle class Americans.
Yeah, so we're just not educated. Most people don't understand how it works. And you are in the stock market, which means if the market's down, you're going to lose money.
Mm-hmm.
The market was down an average 22% last year, according to Fidelity. So imagine if you were 64 years old and you're expecting to retire this year.
Yeah.
How many years did you probably work that job to get that money? And in 1 year, something that you can't control, you just lost 22% of your money.
22%.
And then not just that, when you take that money out, you still got to pay taxes.
Right.
And then if you decide you want to take it out before you're 59 and a half, you pay a penalty.
Right.
So it's just not the best account. There are accounts out there where you can still grow money for retirement,
Mm-hmm.
but they're safe. You actually lose no money. I'm not talking about the bank. It's indexing accounts.
Indexing accounts.
And that's what I do. I educate people on indexing accounts. It is actually the account that the wealthy use. Because the wealthy don't use 401ks, they make too much money. They don't use
They don't
IRAs
use IRAs either. Yeah.
They do not, but they do use index accounts because they're safe.
Okay, I'm sorry, real quick, because I feel like Tori, can I be the taste tester cooking it up with Chubbs? You can be the taste tester cooking up with Chubbs if you can help us get this doggone blade off. Yeah, by all means.
Feels like.
And then Tori, but first, let me just address this real quick, Rachel. Sorry. Tori said, I think you said that you like sweet and spicy together. So I can, that combination I can see for sure. And then there was another comment coming in. Let me see. There was another comment. Let me see. Okay, all right. Awesome information, Rachel. Yes, isn't that great information, Rachel? You see that? Cooking up what Chubb says? Yes, that is great information for sure. Nikki, what is that on the bottom? Is that some type of release button? I'm trying, girl. I feel like I need to come over. You do. And you know what? I thought it was a release button, right?
So that button,
but it releases for some reason, like when you push it, it releases down here.
So I thought that it released it from here, but it doesn't look like
yeah. And so you guys, I told you that when I told you that we were gonna have I was gonna have a friend on here with a wealth of knowledge from the financial aspect. Rachel is the real deal, you guys. Let me see. All right. Okay. That's all we got for right now. Okay. All right. So real quick, I'm going to just take some garlic and I'm going to go ahead and actually dice this up. But go ahead, Rachel, because, the people are learning about the index accounts. Go ahead and finish out what you were saying.
The people need to learn how to open this thing so we can.
Y'all, Rachel want to get information, but y'all need help. Tori, I know you sent it to me at IG, but sweetheart, I'm using my phone. So I can't make it do what it do.
We need somebody to Google it, okay? It's the
Hamilton Beach
food, like the small food processor. Can you search it up? Put in the comments. How can we remove this?
It's the shredder. It's the shred blade. You want to show them in the camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the shredder one.
Mm-hmm.
It says you should be able to pop it up, but we cannot. I think that we put it on backwards.
We put it on backwards. And we got all this delicious looking wannabe white meat, chicken meat. That's mushrooms, right? And we can't get it off, you guys. Way to go for my second live, right? Woohoo! Y'all know I'm being facetious, right? Oh my gosh. Okay. I just don't know. Like, literally, I'm feeling like I'm gonna regret it. Like I want to break it to come off, and then I'm just gonna have to order a separate one because I feel like we're gonna do that. You know what? Because actually, I have another one at home. So we may just have to actually break it. I will not recommend that. Do not do what we are potentially about to do, y'all, in Rachel's kitchen. Do not break your blades. Don't break your appliances. Nikki just a little slightly frustrated and flustered. I want to get this recipe going because I wasn't expecting to be on live for no more than an hour, but this took up about 25 minutes already within itself. Let's see. But while you're doing that, Rachel, go ahead. Let me ask you, you have a wrench? I'm serious. You got a wrench?
I know you're serious.
You can go ahead and give people some financial information.
I don't think that I have a wrench, to be honest. I don't.
You have a hammer? Or you got something that can just take this off? I have another one at home. I just want to get this off because I'm done shredding everything.
Yes.
Okay, y'all hold on because Rachel is going to come back with some information. I really don't want to do this. And if hubby is watching, I'm pretty sure if he was watching right now, he would make a comment like, don't you dare do what you about to do. But I don't have a choice because I can't get this off and I can't get to Tori's message on my Instagram page, y'all. But basically for this whole recipe, what I'm doing is simply just taking, this is what it looks like. These are the mushrooms right here. So you can use enoki mushrooms if you want. I use Snow White because I couldn't find them anywhere. I use this Hamilton Beach food processor of mine and shredded it up. As you can see, it looks like chicken. And it's going to actually captivate the flavor of the onions as well as the fresh garlic and the jalapenos. It's going to all come together. And then once we do that, that's when I'm going to actually put together and make the tinga sauce, which is so quick and easy. Allow that to cook in to our mushrooms, shredded mushrooms. And then last but not least, we're going to put these quesadillas together, you guys. We're going to pan fry them, and we're going to have some nice crispy quesadillas with some guacamole, which right now it's time for guac.
I wonder if I could just open this enough to scoop the stuff out and not have to break the whole thing.
Okay, you're so sweet. Because I'm so impatient right now.
I mean, I have a hammer, but then what if all the plastic gets inside? We're eating
That's true.
plastic.
No, we don't want to do that. Okay, so then let's get savvy. And we do like that. Okay, maybe it'll work.
Or not.
Okay, let me show people what we're doing because they can see this because I know they like probably laughing. Let me show you.
Us.
Laugh with us. Okay, cook with us, laugh with us. We're trying to get this.
Put it back down.
Okay. It must be out upside down. Oh,
Yeah, I don't know.
oh, like an accident waiting to happen. Oh, what is happening? Oh, it looked like it finally kind of want to come up. Maybe it is upside down because I feel like it kind of. Oh my gosh, God, please protect our faces.
It's not gonna.
Go ahead, Rich.
It won't even bend. We gotta try to like.
Okay, you tried that side. Why don't you try that side? Because see how it went up?
Yeah.
I think it. Oh,
It's not gonna break it.
I just don't want to come out my face in your face.
No, this would. I don't know.
Oh. What's happening? Y'all, we trying. Yeah, the nails are so pretty. Sidebar. Okay.
Yeah.
Nails are so cute. Okay. Let's see. Did that do anything? No, it was like it won't. She just said, boop, and there you go.
Even
And
if we could push it down.
Push it down and.
We just need a hole to get the.
Oh, what? At 39 minutes and 34 seconds. Hey, what?
Was it on backwards?
I think it was on backwards, but I think it was on back.
Oh,
But
no,
see, says
this
this
is
is side
sides.
down. And look, this is on the inside, so it
There are
was.
two different ones. This is to shred and this side's to slice. So I don't know, but don't use it tonight. We're gonna put it away to the side.
Okay, but before we do that, Let's get all that.
Take that off.
The expensive
I'm gonna
mushrooms.
wash my hands because I've been.
Okay, that's fine. We're gonna take it. We got it, y'all. Thank you, Tori. Thank you, Rachel. This was a joint collaborative effort. Okay, now we got dog, we got this. All right, can I get a paper towel? Because I gotta wash my hands again too. Oh my gosh, that took like, I mean, it's dark outside now, right? The sun was set when we tried this. Like, what is really going on? We did it, Rachel.
There you go.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate you. All right. I'm just gonna get this real quick. All right. Now, Rachel, why don't you finish out what you were talking about with the index accounts, and I'm going to put the oil in the skillet, and then you can take the camera to follow.
Follow you.
Yep, to follow me, because the lighting is kind of off today. Oh, and you want to just kind of cut up some more of the garlic, but go ahead and just talk to the people.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
it's an account that the wealthy are using. Actually, to give you guys some fun facts. I'm sure you guys have heard of John Rockefeller, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't know this, John Rockefeller's been passed away about 295 years ago. And currently there's 151 Rockefeller family members still living off of his trust.
Can I tell you something?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. Can I tell you something?
Yes.
I actually was told when I went to Bainbridge Island, Washington State,
Mm.
an extension of the Rockefeller family
Uh-huh.
held some property over there.
Wow.
Yeah. As well as the Vanderbilts.
hmm
But yeah, what?
So yeah, he just, he set up money the right way. So when he passed away, he was able to pass this money on to his family tax-free. They didn't have to pay like any estate taxes, any probate taxes. They set that money up in accounts where it continued to gain interest, but it's sheltered during recessions. And so the issue with most Americans is when we think about money, we only think about two things, right? We think we want that money to be safe, or we want to grow the money. That's it. But the wealthy, they actually put their money in what's called a laser fund. It's a liquid asset, safely earning a return. And so what they're looking for is that the money's liquid, they could touch it when they need to, but they need it to be safe, they need it to grow, and then they always want tax breaks.
Right.
And so that's an index account, and that's what I do. I help, no matter what your net worth is or what your budget is, I help people learn to create wealth in a way that it'll last them, even if they got sick, if they got injured, if they lost their job,
Mm-hmm.
if there's a recession, that money will just always last them and potentially can create generational wealth.
Yeah. So when you started, how long ago did you start your business?
So in June will be 3 years that I've been in financial services.
3 years you've been in financial services. Okay. And what would you say, like, just your niche? Is it individual? It just depends on like where people's financial goals are individually from a family standpoint.
Yeah, I do also work with small businesses. So a
Mhm.
big issue with a lot of small businesses is to get to a place where you're obtaining a good amount of success, you're making money, but you need tax write-offs.
Right.
And you're trying to figure out how to not have to give the government a good chunk of the money that you're working so hard for.
Right.
So we actually structure and put money in vehicles that'll benefit the business for tax write-offs as well.
Nice. Very nice. Well, Rachel, actually, and I did some brief business. I did take advantage of her business and went ahead and actually, went ahead and invested into some financial prospects for myself. Did I not?
Yes, you did.
I did. So I've been very cognizant just from a business standpoint, just what Nikki said, we vegan eats as well. We just need to dice up a few more of those onions, and I'm ready for the oil. I'm going to put the onions in the skillet now with the olive oil. So if you want to get that camera, I'll just bring this over. Okay. We're going to move now, y'all. And
This way.
yeah, over here, maybe so they can see, yeah, what we are doing. Or I was trying to see if I can get it maybe closer right here. Yeah, let's see. Trying to see if I can put it right here. Yeah, maybe right here instead. Okay. Ooh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Y'all, just bear with me. Oh my gosh. Why you can see my glossy lips, Rachel? We did do it. Honey, how you gonna log on after we just get in? What's up with that? First of all, why are they seeing me? Why am I so zoomed in? Okay. Honey, you gonna say you did? You guys did it. You came in on the latter part. Where was you at when we were struggling? Like for real. Come on now. Honey. Rachel, can you put this back on? If you don't mind. All right. We're trying to get this going, y'all. So what I'm gonna do now is take these onions and y'all bear with us because my tripod, the lighting and everything. Okay, y'all. Watch your fingers, sweetie.
I'm just gonna hold it.
Okay. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I'm just trying to bring this in. Okay. I know he had it, like right there.
But it's not in the thing.
Here, let me get it real quick. I think I can get it. Okay. Let's see. Y'all just bear with us, okay? My gosh. Lord have mercy. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. All right. There we go. Right there. Okay. Let's see. Let go. I think we got it. Yeah, we got it. Boom, boom, boom. Y'all can see us? Perfect. Rachel, come on in here real quick. Perfect. All right. I think, yeah, there's a glare. Okay, we in. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do, thank you so much. All right. We're going to take the fresh garlic, if you don't mind, just dicing the rest up. What I'm going to do right now is take these onions. Ooh. Like I said, I want to get some diced up onions already, you guys. Oh, it smells so good already. It does. Doesn't it? Smells what? Amazing. Amazing, it does. See, it's already diced up, y'all. Look at that. Let's work. Got that going. I'm going to use the low fan. Not yet. Now, you guys, Rachel, I know we have, Rachel and I, she actually referred somebody to a customer to me who actually had tried my food. And what was their comment? Do you recall, Rachel?
I'm pretty sure the one along the lines of the food was amazing.
But make sure they can hear you.
The food was, I feel like I'm gonna get burned.
You don't have to get burned. Girl,
The food was absolutely amazing.
it was absolutely amazing. I think they had the vegan oxtails. Yeah, they had the, they said it was absolutely amazing. It was actually 3 of them. Yeah, 3 of them. So, Rachel, this is your first time trying my food, isn't it?
I'm excited.
She said she was excited. She has never tried it. Because usually we have like a book club going on and we just do other stuff. And we're going to do more. All right. Now go ahead, Rachel. You want to use a knife and then pour in the, yeah, the garlic and the jalapenos. There we go. So we're going to dice. You see how we want that finely diced, you guys. So you put your olive oil already in there. There we go. Woo, thank you, dog. All right, as y'all can see, I am simply just mixing everything. Now you see why I went back home and go get those doggone diced onions and jalapenos, because it makes all the difference in the world. For those of you that actually, I'm going to turn the heat down just a little bit. For those of you actually tuning in, the reason I was actually late starting on the live is because I was ready. We were here, right? I was here on time. We set up. I had realized that I had left the diced onions at home, you guys, and a jalapeno. And I was like, I got to do this. So I have want to put on my community tab an update. All right. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Rachel is actually recording us too on Facebook. Rachel, you want to give people your Instagram handle so if they have any further questions regarding, you know, information on you being a financial strategist and maybe working with you, you can actually have, they can get in touch with you.
Yes, so you can find that on Instagram by Rachel G. Santiago or on Facebook as Rachel Santiago. Feel free to DM me any of your questions. I'm just really big on education for the community, so free consultations, message me your questions, and let's just make sure that you're set up so that when this recession really hits, it doesn't have to hit you and your family.
Amen. Amen. Okay, so Rachel is stirring that in. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is, do you have like enough, like a spoon or something I can actually just pour this shredded meat in here or shredded mushrooms? Okay, yes, that's perfect. All right, you want to stir, lightly stir so the onions don't burn.
And you guys, and this smells so amazing. I'm sad that you guys are not here to taste this. I will make sure to eat enough for every single one of you guys because this smells absolutely amazing. And I will just say, I am not a vegan.
She's not vegan, you
I
guys.
am not. I'm actually a huge meat eater. Like I can have steak for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Look at you. You go. You go,
But
girl.
I love watching Nikki's stuff. I'm always like, man, it looks like legit chicken, or her oxtails look just like oxtails. So I'm excited to taste this.
Yeah, thank you. Now, be honest. When you first saw these Snow White mushrooms, were you thinking, how's she gonna get this to look like the consistency of chicken shreds?
Yes, absolutely.
So yes.
Like, are these chicken tenders? What are we doing here? They could be like French fries.
Uh-huh. Okay, my scripture just popped up on the screen. Okay. Now, yeah, keep stirring that. So what I'm gonna do now is just add a little salt and pepper. Just a little, you guys. I'm using my grinders. I have my Himalayan pink salt grinder, and then I have the black peppercorn. So I'm just gonna, you can just gauge it. The reason I'm gonna put just a little for towards the mushrooms, we need just a little bit more olive oil. Put that in there so it doesn't burn down. Okay. There we go. Now you can go ahead and continue to stir. Is because when I make the chicken the tinga sauce, the shredded mushrooms is actually going to take on the flavor of that. So let me go ahead and just add a little bit in here. We got, oh, is it still cooking? Cooking low?
Mm-hmm.
We can get it cook a little bit higher. All right. Let me see if y'all can see this. Can you see it coming out, Rach? Yeah, it's coming out. Y'all see that? Oh, okay, it came out. That's enough. That's pink Himalayan salt. Pink Himalayan salt to me is a little bit better than regular salt. I'm gonna take a little black pepper as well. And you can stir as we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Let me get that down. All right. Now, while Rachel is doing that, stirring, I'm going to actually open up the tomato sauce. And then I'm using the La Cocina Chipotle's peppers and adobo sauce, you guys. Okay? All right. Any questions for Rachel regarding her financial information, financial strategic information? Any information for me? Questions, you guys? Anything you have always wanted to ask me, that you may not want to? Just know that this is a PG-13 channel. So, but oh my gosh, my carpal tunnel is kicking in. Can we switch?
We can.
Okay. So this is what the consistency is looking like, you guys. So if you look up right now, like chicken tinga tacos, it will have like that shredded look, if you will. So I got this cooking in. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit more. I got it cooking in really, really well. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take this tomato sauce as well as adobo sauce. We're gonna mix it all together, and then we're gonna add some more things. It's gonna cook in really well. The reason why we have a little extra olive oil, we want extra little sauce and juice to kind of ooze out when we're eating those quesadillas. All right, go ahead. We wanna open that up. All right. Okay. Thank you. I'm gonna pour in. This is actually an 8-ounce can right here of tomato sauce. This is actually no salt added. Great value from Walmart, you guys. No salt added. Again, didn't need it because I just added a little. Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to get the second one. Thank you, Rachel. All right. Awesome. And now it's supposed to bubble or boil slightly like so. And now we're going to take the chipotles and, pour that in there with the adobo. And now we're going to go old school. I'm going to tell y'all something we're going to do. How many of y'all used to do what I used to do? How did you get the residue out of the can?
Put a little water in it.
Put a little water in it. Rachel and I already know, being from Chicago. That's how you make sauce stretch. Put a little water in it, and we got the adobo. So, can I ask you if you don't mind with those big hands? Just a little bit. Yeah.
Each of them?
Yeah, just in each of them a little bit, whatever the case. Oh, Rachel, you got me on Facebook, girl. Oh, I'm gonna make sure my tush is covered up in the back. Girl, I just looked and she got a camera in the back over there. My gosh. Okay. All right, y'all. So this is what we got going on right here.
Let's see who we got.
All right, so we got a mixture.
David, what's up, David? Brandon,
Hey, David. Hey,
Yes,
Brandon.
You guys, we are cooking up some vegan quesadillas and talking about finance and how to create recession-proof wealth. So thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much, you all, for tuning in to Rachel and I on YouTube. All right, Rachel, go ahead and put that in. All right. That's dope, especially that adobo. Like if it got like another pepper in there, I don't know. Yeah, like we got
scoop that.
we want to scoop that out, girl. Yeah. We're gonna let this cook, you guys, cook down for like 25, 30 minutes because this is where all the sauces are gonna come in. You know, sauces are gonna really come in together. All right. We got a spoon. We're not really using that many dishes.
No, you're good.
Yay! I want to be cognizant. You know, I mean, I'm a guest at somebody else's home, you all. Yeah, I'm gonna scoop this out. There we go. All right, you all. Y'all see it's boiling, it's bubbling. It is smelling aromatic in here, is it not?
It is. It smells very good.
Yeah. So this is gonna cook down, you all. I'm gonna actually leave this on high to cook down. All right. And then right next, I'm about to add something else in the tinga sauce. All right. But this is going to cook all the way in. All right, and then we're going to have Rachel give more information. We're going to ask some more, have a Q&A session or whatever the case is. Before we do that, I need, where is the Mexican oregano? Oh, it's right here. Okay. Mexican oregano. And Rachel, you have some hot sauce?
You want hot sauce?
Do you have hot sauce?
Mm-hmm.
I got a little red, Frank's red left. It's okay.
Okay. It's more wing sauce?
It's more amazing. Okay, it's okay. This is the back. I think it's gonna be good with the jalapeno. So y'all, what I'm doing now is taking this Mexican oregano. So I know you all like Nikki, what's the difference with Mexican oregano? Do you know?
I have no idea.
Okay. Come here and look at this real quick, Rach. You know what regular oregano looks like, right?
Oh yeah.
What would you say? How would you describe this to everyone?
It looks like little flower buds.
It's like little flower buds. Like it's more fragrant.
Mm-hmm.
For sure, you can smell that.
Yeah.
Okay, but it's like more flower buds. It's dry. This is the Mexican oregano. So I decided to use this on purpose because the chicken tinga sauce is all about the fragrance. That's what actually brings the sauce out. I think that should be enough. So now we're gonna mix that. Rachel's looking like that looks interesting. So we're gonna take it and we're gonna mix it in. But tell me,
It's
can you
very
smell it?
fragrant. Yes.
It's very fragrant.
very, very fragrant.
Yeah. So this is a delicious, quick go-to snack with the exception of struggling with a Hamilton Beach shred blade like we were for 35 minutes. But you see how that's coming together. The only thing that I wanted to do is to get the chipotle down, but if we don't, it's okay because we're still going to take some of the sauce down and the sauce is going to cook into the mushrooms. But can you see, doesn't that look like a little shredded chicken?
Yeah, absolutely does.
Why don't you get into the camera so that people can see you, Rachel? Let them know. I'm going to lift this up.
No, it looks amazing. It does look like shredded chicken, 100%. And it smells very good.
Yeah. I'm so happy aside from me and hubby that somebody else can actually smell my food like live. So people don't think I'm hyping it up. Because I mean, I think throughout all the seasons, oh snap, wait a minute, what's going on? About to have a fire hazard up in here, y'all. What's going on? Okay. I want to make sure my crochet hair don't catch on fire because that would be embarrassing, y'all. Okay. Lord have mercy. I'm gonna put this vent on low. Okay.
All right.
All right. Ooh, so it's gonna bubble in real quick. Okay. Anybody saying anything over there? Okay. Ooh, that looks so good. Oh my gosh, y'all. Y'all gotta try this. Have you all tried? I'm gonna just turn it off. It's dry. Yeah. Have you all tried chicken tingas before? Chicken tinga tacos. We're gonna let that go ahead and bubble down. The oil is going and everything. I mean, the bubbling and everything. We're gonna take this back and thank you. We're gonna take it back over here so we can ask some questions. And then Rachel, we're gonna get that camera over there. Like I said, we doing this live and we just winging it, y'all. All right. We winging it. Okay. All right, so Rachel. Oh. So Rachel, what else would you like people to know about any other stats, or what type of trends are you seeing just with the pandemic? Tell me, just where people were with the pandemic in 2020. What type of questions were you getting from people? Unfortunately, a lot of people in America and just throughout the world lost their jobs, and maybe their savings, or they didn't have enough, savings to, like, carry them on. They had to move in with families. So, what's been your feedback from people?
Yeah, so definitely there's a huge difference between what's going on right now versus what happened in 2020. So in 2020, everybody was laid off, right, because of COVID.
Yeah.
But they were offering unemployment to so many people. There were so many stimulus checks and child tax credits, and the government was just throwing money at everybody. That's not the case right now.
Yeah.
Inflation is crazy.
Yes.
People are getting laid off. They're not being offered all these stimuluses and stuff like that. So, one issue that I would for sure say is just that we aren't thinking about the long term.
Yeah.
We get so caught up in the right now. Imagine how different people's situations would have been if they would have taken some of that stimulus money and invested it,
Right.
put it into accounts where it can grow. So right now, a lot of people are in a place where they're just feeling like, I don't know what to do. I'm getting laid off. I just got laid off. I might get laid off. I'm scared I'm going to get laid off. But even if I have my job, inflation is crazy. Look at eggs. I saw the funniest TikTok. This guy's like, I forbid my wife from buying eggs. We're going pancakes now. And they're like in this whole argument about we can't have eggs. But so the cost of living is just crazy. So instead of freaking out, just go make more income.
More income. Now I have a question for you, and I need a spoon, by the way, because I got to taste the Tinga sauce, you all, as we're going. But I have a question for you. So you talked about, thank you. You talked about long term. People, Americans, just throughout the country, globally, people are not thinking long term. In your mind, your areas of expertise, what would be considered long term?
Well, you always want to have an emergency fund.
Of course.
And studies show that most Americans don't even have $1,000 in a savings account. That's an issue. But guys, realize this. To me, this is the craziest thing. So how many people really have cable nowadays? Nobody has cable. But let me tell you, they replaced cable. Now you have Netflix, you got Disney Plus, you got the HBO Max, you got the Showtime. Like, you realize your cable bill probably doubled.
Yeah.
So it's just a lot of unnecessary expense. Buy a Keurig, get some K-Cups.
Yeah.
Instead of going to Starbucks, and you're not paying less than $5 for a cup of coffee. And it's Starbucks, it's coffee, y'all. How you pay $7-8 for a cup of coffee?
Now listen, I'm not gonna knock anybody's coffee drinkers, but people thought I was a coffee drinker for the longest. They're like, "Oh my gosh, what type of coffee? What type of caffeine do you take?" And I'm like, nothing. It's called natural
Energy.
Nikki Savory Vegan Eats. I've been like this since I was a little girl. I wake up like, "What's going on, world?" My mom, I'm even too high strung for my mom. She's like,
relax.
She's like, relax. She's like real dry, monotone, like sarcastic, and she smiles and laughs at me because she's like, "You are funny." I just thrive off of life and energy. But about the caffeine and the coffee.
So I'm a coffee drinker. I am a huge coffee drinker.
Yeah.
No, not to Starbucks. But I just think, number one, it is, for most people, it is fairly expensive. If you look at your expenses, you could be putting that money towards other things. Also, it's probably not the healthiest thing for you. Like the 5 pumps of.
Yeah, just like Dutch Brothers.
I like Dutch Brothers.
No, I do too. That's what I'm saying. Y'all don't know about Dutch Brothers. Oh my gosh, it's a thing out on the West Coast. I just got into Dutch Brothers like literally
I feel like it's not
3 months ago.
Sweet.
Yeah.
It's not so heavy on the sugar.
Yeah.
But so one thing that I tell my clients, Nikki, and everyone can do this, is how you can go to the dollar store, they have those little notebooks, or even you can do this in your phone. Every single day for 30 days, write down everything you spend. Like if it's an automatic bill that comes out, it's your cell phone bill, it's your rent, or you stop at the gas station and you grab, a bag of chips for your kid, or you grab McDonald's one day for lunch, whatever the case is. But literally every single penny that you spend, track it for 30 days. Because most people are not living on a budget.
Right.
And then when you can go back and say, okay, this is where all my money went last month, then you can have a better understanding of what you can do with what do I have to really work with? And how can I just start putting myself in a better position with what I currently have? If you're in a position where you feel like you can't get another job or you can't start a side business, then just find ways to reallocate money with what you already have.
Right. Oh, this is the one. That's the one's delayed, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Just hold that thought. You might want to get a spoon too to
Yes.
taste this for everyone. I just got some of the Tinga sauce with the shredded mushrooms. I'm gonna try it. Wow. Rachel, taste over here. Let people know it has a kick to it. I think I want to put just a pinch of salt, pinch of pink Himalayan salt. Woo, nice chipotle.
That is very good.
You like it?
It's like the perfect amount of spice.
Mm-hmm.
I feel the heat, but it's not overwhelming.
Mm-hmm.
I can taste the oregano.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very good.
Okay. You think it needs just a pinch of
I
Himalayan salt?
don't, because I taste like an aftertaste that's a little salty.
It's gonna actually the next day saturate, like just set in.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then plus you add the cheese.
Right,
and
the
you have
cheese
sour
is true.
cream. That's
Sour
the
cream.
adds more salt.
Exactly. But you like this is your first time trying my
This
food.
is my first time.
Okay, and you are Puerto Rican, okay, and you like my chicken tinga sauce.
Yes, it's very good.
Okay.
Yeah, that's very good.
Y'all see that? Very easy. It's
If
just
I ordered that in a restaurant, I would be satisfied.
Oh, okay. My head's not getting big. I'm humble and grateful and thankful. Thank you, Rach. You know, I used to make chicken tinga tacos when I was non-vegan, you all. And I used to live in San Diego, California, many moons ago. And I actually used to take chicken tinga tacos and quesadillas into work a lot, you know. So it was a go-to. Just now with mushrooms, and you can use any type of consistency like banana blossoms. Now let's go back and talk about that. So I have something to tell you. So one of the apps that I use is Fetch Rewards. Are you familiar with it? Did I mention it?
I've heard about it recently.
Okay, so Fetch Rewards. I don't know if you all are familiar with Fetch Rewards. I love this app. Okay, so it's basically a consumer research based app where they want to be able to focus on how people go about spending, okay, their spending habits. So when you get a receipt in a grocery store, your favorite grocery store, whatever you are spending, you know, you can scan the receipt, okay? You scan it, you get these points. And in return, you'll receive gift cards. So like Southwest gift cards, y'all, if you like to travel like I do, you can get up to $50. Nike, Puma, Adidas, you name it, Starbucks. And in addition to that, what I personally like about this app is that it shows you your spending habits for the week and the month. It has a bar graph, and I actually live by it to see. And there were some months last year in 2022 where I wasn't as happy on my spending. I'm like, oh, I've spent a lot. And then within the past couple of months, even though hubby and I just came back from Hawaii, you know, we actually underspent from our budget. We did not spend. Everything was paid in cash. Nothing was on credit whatsoever. But we've been under budget. Now, usually my personal thing is people are like, oh my goodness, you travel so much and so forth. Well, I work, you know, I have a day job, but I also save. And when I know I'm going to travel, that's where I do less on the home front.
Yeah.
Because that's my personal vice. We all have a vice, right? Whatever it is. You like going out, you like to eat out a lot. So that's what I do to have that balance. But when I have numbers, colored bar graphs in my face, I'm so cognizant on my spending habits. And because of what Rachel had made mention as far as long-term, having that basically long-term money, just because we're still in the midst of a pandemic, okay? We are still in the midst of a pandemic.
Yeah.
And you just never know what's going to happen 6 months from now. If you think about it, like with the casinos on the strip, long term, they didn't have their reserves. They didn't have enough reserves. A lot of those casinos actually had to shut down locally. You recall that? Because their reserves weren't where they thought it needed to be. If anything, they thought they had up to like 12 to 14 months. Yeah. But we're talking long term. We're talking like some of the most infamous casinos that you all probably have put, you know, coins in those slot machines. Their reserves are not as extensive as they may have wanted to be. Because unfortunately, and I'm not bashing on us as Americans, but I just feel like sometimes we think so much in the now, like you said. We're not as forward thinking as other countries and cultures as to thinking really long term.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think a problem with Americans, I'm sure that all of us deal with this, is we want instant gratification. We definitely live in a society where everything needs to be fast, needs to be quick, and needs to be now. Which, when you think about creating wealth, that's not something you're going to create overnight. It's not. And we think that we can just get rich real quick. It's something that you have to work towards, you have to build. I always tell my clients, think about if you're building a house. You don't build a house overnight. You need a strong foundation, then you make some customizations for the lifestyle you want, that roof, you want some nice windows, but you don't build it overnight. And it's the same thing when it comes to finances. Really focusing on long term is going to secure your finances long term. So a recession happens, the wealthy are not worried about it.
Exactly.
Actually, if you study more, the wealthy become more wealthy during recessions than any other time.
And that is because,
well, think about the housing market, right? Interest rates are crazy. People are buying houses. Look at what happened in 2008. So many people couldn't afford their house anymore.
Right.
So they were foreclosing on them. There was a lot of short sales. What's a perfect time? If you have cash, you can come in and buy a house for a fraction of the cost.
Instantaneously.
Like that. Let me tell you guys, I'm sure you guys heard about Silicon Valley, that bank.
Yes, Silicon Valley, where all the people were in line waiting to figure out what the heck happened to my money.
Where was their money at?
Show me the money.
I wish I remember the name. I would look it up, but my phone was live. So if you guys didn't know this, I thought this was a phenomenal story. This is talking about like the wealthy just focusing on long term. So there's actually a family. It's 4 sisters and a brother. They're older. They're like in their 50s, 60s now, but they're millionaires. And they've just been investing a lot of money, saving a lot of money, and really had this passion of really creating wealth together as a family. And so they've been saving and so quietly, silently building this empire. They actually bought out the Silicon Valley Bank and became billionaires overnight.
Wow.
And can you imagine, like, how many trips did they say, no, we're not going to go on these trips? Like, how many Gucci bags that they were like, no, we're not going to buy this bag. We're going to put this money in savings.
Right.
And just waiting for the right time. And when the right time came, they were ready for it.
Right.
So one thing that I always tell my clients, you have to be ready for the right time. Yeah. You'll have an opportunity where you can invest into a business. You can start a business. You can invest into something. You can buy something. Just be ready. Cash is king right now. You want to save. You want to have cash, just stacked up, because where the economy is going, it's either going to hurt you really bad or it's really going to help you launch and scale forward. You want to make sure you're on the right side of the table.
I'm going to ask you a question. So it's kind of interesting you bring that up about cash is king. So actually, a new customer of mine, she actually, we were trying to get the payment arrangements together as far as her paying me for a meal. And we texted back and she said, cash is king. Because I said, if you want, you wouldn't pay me cash. She's like, cash is king. So in reference to cash being king, what percentage of monies would you say that Americans or people just in general should just have on hand? Maybe if it's in their home, or it's just something just like as a safety net, something just to be able to go to. Because with some of the banks, the interest rates that are going on, some of the banks that are actually folding, back in here, some of the banks are actually folding. What would you say, percentage wise, how much money should people have, whether it's in their home, it's in a safety net, somewhere that they can get to it? So if we went through another phase of devastation, they can actually access it.
That is a great question. I don't suggest keeping money in your house.
Okay. I know old school, some people do, but
you'd be surprised. Yeah. So a funny side note, I recently met a guy, he's a business owner here in Vegas, multi-millionaire. And I'm asking him, we're going through his finances and stuff. And guys, he's like, he has several millions of dollars. And I'm like, okay, who do you bank with? He's like, I just pulled it out. The Silicon Valley thing freaked him out. He literally withdrew millions of dollars from the bank. And he's like, I have it in my house in a safe. I'm like, please don't do that. But what I tell my clients is your ultimate goal is 12 months of your expenses.
Okay.
So if your expenses are $3,000 a month, times that by 12, that's how much money you should have in the bank. The bank will secure you up to $250,000. So if your expenses are a lot higher, just make sure you don't have more than that. And that's truly what you need to have. Once you've built up to have 12 months of your expenses, you are ready to go put money in accounts and start investing. But you want to keep that where it's liquid, because if you get laid off, if there's a pandemic, I don't know where we are in the world today, there's an apocalypse.
Yeah, so you never know.
Whatever happens, you have money that's liquid. It's easy for you to get. And you just make sure that you and your family are safe.
Yeah, no, seriously. And I have to tell you all, just real quick, I just want to do a quick check-in, you all. Right here, this is what the Tinga is looking like so far.
Oh, looks amazing.
Okay, those little chunky, thank you. Those little chunks that you see, those are the adobo peppers. I'm going to allow it to cook down to maybe another 7 to 10 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and get our quesadillas, which Rachel, you want to pull those out. Show people in the camera. Those are vegan friendly tortilla whites on purpose. I did get flour because you know why? It's a Saturday night. Don't judge us. It's a Saturday night, flour tortillas. I didn't want no corn tortillas. I didn't want no cauliflower tortillas. I wanted white, soft white. But it does say right here, vegan friendly.
Yep,
You want to show them the brand?
Vegan friendly.
And that is
vegan
what?
friendly.
Maya's?
Yep, Maya's tortillas, white taco style, 7-inch flour.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Vegan friendly.
I got it's non-GMO. I got them from Walmart for guess how much? $1.
Seriously?
$1.
Oh my gosh.
$1.
That's crazy. You know what? So let's talk about this for a second, because me and you were talking about this before we started filming. I have a friend
Mhm.
who is also a vegan.
Yes.
And so she's always trying to convert me. I'm trying to convert her. And what I'm
What are
telling
you
her
trying to
is,
convert her on?
I'm trying to get her to eat meat.
Nothing against y'all meat lovers. And I know I got you collabing with me, Rachel, on being a financial strategist, but what's the name of this channel?
I know.
Nikki Savory
We're all
Vegan?
gonna go-
No.
We're all gonna go vegan. But just like hanging out with her, I was realizing there's so many foods that I'm like, oh, this is vegan. And she's like, no, it's not. You guys, why shouldn't all tortillas be vegan?
Yeah.
Like, what are you putting in this that it can't be vegan? Or
Yeah.
her and I were talking about wine. Wine is supposed to be some fruit. How is not? Because it just
yeah.
makes me want to be more aware of what are they really putting in our food?
Yeah.
That's like hidden ingredients that, they put it like in Chinese, you don't even know what that means. And it's something that's just not good for you.
So here's a few things. With the Chinese language, you can always go to Google Translate. You can scan, actually. You can scan where it has like the Chinese information on the back of it, and it'll instantaneously convert it over to like English language. GMO, do you know what that stands for?
I don't.
Okay. Genetically modified organism or organization. So non-GMO is non-genetically modified. There's no chemicals, there's no additives, nothing like that whatsoever, like within like these tortillas.
Yeah.
It's vegan friendly. If you look back, one of the things that I do is I'm always spending time in the stores. Like I'm literally in the stores for like forever, you all. I am not an expert. I'm not an expert. I've only been vegan for 3 years next month, but I'm always like trying to learn and research and share out with people. And I just feel like it's my social media responsibility. But I'm always looking at this. It says it contains wheat. The primary things that I look for instantaneously, there's no dairy whatsoever. There's no eggs, there's no milk, nothing like that whatsoever. It's barley, flour, water, whatever the case is. I don't just naturally go because it says vegan friendly, like it says right here, you guys. But I like the fact that they lay out no eggs, non-GMO, vegan friendly, nut-free facility, which is really rare. Because a lot of vegan food products actually are still
peanuts.
Peanuts. Yeah, they're built or they're maybe prepared in like facility that actually has like you said, nuts and so forth, or milk. No animal products, no high fructose corn syrup. I just talked about this on the radio station yesterday on KUMB 91.5. We talked about that briefly. No artificial colors or flavors, no cholesterol, no trans fat. So I try to do the best that I can. I'm far from perfect, but to be almost 47, like I said on the radio yesterday and in my previous testimonies, my body has been so quiet. Like literally even the doctors are looking at me like, okay, she's thick, but she's vegan. Is that like an oxymoron? It's not an oxymoron because everybody's body is different, as far as like, just from a hereditary standpoint or whatever the case is. But it's the mere fact I'm healthy. My blood pressure is straight up normal.
Yeah.
Like my cholesterol is on point. Like literally there's nothing going on, no ailments, thank God. So they're like, whatever you're doing, keep doing it. I actually have some of my doctors actually following me and making some of the recipes because they said, keep doing what you're doing. We know that a lot of doctors are not going to tell you to go vegan.
Yeah.
Okay, because they have to do what? They got to make their money, right? But it's the mere fact that I try to incorporate into like, healthy, things or whatever the case is, from a holistic standpoint as well. So that's where I'm coming from. But
yeah, I just think it's crazy that there's so much stuff that we don't realize could be bad for us.
Yeah, exactly. And going back to the wine, you can come back in here, Rachel. So yeah, I actually have put a post up on Facebook last year that I didn't notice when I first went vegan because I used to love drinking wine, going to wineries. A lot of wine is not vegan because it actually contains a gelatin, which gelatin is actually derived from pigs. Okay. And so if you're not going to really notice that unless you look at some of the ingredients. But if you go like to Whole Foods or Sprouts or go somewhere that carries vegan wines, and there's even some vegan wine connoisseurs out there, they're not supposed to contain any gelatin. So there's actually a list of vegan wines that I've actually recommended to people who actually want to get their wine on. So yeah, I'm about to wash this skillet out. We're going to get these tortillas going, quesadillas. And then we're going to wrap up this video, y'all. Okay? All right. So bear with us. Any questions? Any questions, y'all? We see y'all, right? You have something I can watch this with, maybe. Okay, you have soap. Yeah, so. All right, thank you. Just a little bit there. Oh, yeah, I like that. All right. So, Rachel, what would you like to know about my viewers? As far as like anything you would like to know, just from a financial standpoint, ask them questions to see where they are, like on target, where their things, or you want to pitch your handle to them.
Yes, guys. So you guys can follow me on Instagram. It's Rachel G. Santiago. You can also find me on Facebook under Rachel Santiago. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Put your comments, your questions in the chat as well. We'll get you guys answered. Let's see.
Oh, you see? Oh, I see the. Oh, I'm just looking at the comments, y'all. I'm late. I'm looking on another device. I see the comments. All right, let me see what we got here. Don't break it up. Don't break it up. Cooking with you, chosen. Don't break it up. And then honey gonna say, don't break it up or whatever. After we're trying to get this together, use a knife to gently try and lift so you don't get shards in the food. Appreciate that, cooking it up with Chubbs. A longer knife or fork. There you go. We did it. Okay, thank you. Tori said, yay, God. Babe says, you guys did it. I use Fetch too. I love it. Yes, Tori. Dallas says, hey, I'm back, friend. Y'all look beautiful. You know Dallas?
I do not.
Oh, okay. No, it's
Well,
not.
hey, Dallas.
I know plenty of vegans not skinny. Hey, Dallas. Hey, friend. Okay, so, all right. I'm going to go ahead and get this going. Ooh, it looks so good, doesn't it, Rach?
It does. It smells so good. I'm just like, I'm waiting to eat.
Okay, all right, you want to grab that cheese over there?
Yes.
And then let's get this sour cream out. You already got your guac. Okay. And we need some plates. Okay. And this guac is really good. Thanks. Rach actually had this guac right here. She was going to make some homemade guac, but she had some, things to take care of. But she's still helping me cook. This is really good. Where did you get this guac from?
Mariana's.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Love it. Okay. Remember I told you I had like a love-hate relationship with guacamole? Today I have a love relationship with it. It's like, it's really good on my stomach. So, yeah. All right.
Garbage.
Yeah, I've been cleaning as I go. Like I said, I'm in somebody else's house, so I want to make sure that I respect that. Okay, so we're going to open these up. And, we need the vegan butter. It should be nice and soft. All right. This is what we're going to use, you guys. All right, so I'm going to take the Earth Balance soy-free, one of my faves. I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put that in the skillet and make sure it's nice and hot. I'm going to take some of the sauce from the tinga and put it inside the tortilla. And then for the cheese, we're going to use the vegan cheese. Now, I use this in one of my TikTok videos that went really, went really popular. Okay, I'm not going to say viral, but got a lot of great feedback. It was like a veggie grilled cheese sandwich I made. And the music was all hype, because you know me, Rachel, right? Like, come closer. Rachel, y'all, she knows me. Like, this is really me, is it not?
Yes, 100%.
Like, when you see, like, on what is that, TikTok?
Mhm.
And I'm doing like this.
You guys will be in a restaurant and she's like so excited to eat the food.
The waiters and waitresses looking at me, but this is all me, you guys. So I just, I think what it is too is that I told you that I almost passed away
Mhm.
3 years ago.
Yeah.
We talked about that. And the mere fact that for me, life is so short. Life is so short in just every aspect that I try to live life to the fullest.
Yeah, absolutely.
So no time for drama, no time for bad energy, living my best life as much as possible, but responsibly, and just having a positive outlook
Mhm.
every day that I wake up, and I'm blessed to wake up,
Mhm.
you know? So I
It's
think that's
so
why I'm just so
important.
high. I mean,
Yeah.
just high as life far as being happy.
Yeah, just high energy. It's so important. I was talking about that earlier. We get one life.
Mm-hmm.
That's just it. One life. I mean, if you're blessed enough to live 80, 90 years, it's still only 80, 90 years.
Yeah.
So why not? Why not be happy and enjoy it and just get your best life?
That's it. That's it. Okay. So, Rach, what do you think? You think it'd be better if we take the quesadilla and build it in here as we're going with the skillet?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's gonna be too messy. Okay, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna bring the camera over here.
Put it back over here.
Yep. Bring it out back with us. This looks amazing.
All right, guys, we are
Do you
moving.
want me to leave some for your kids? You think they'll like them or no?
No, I'll eat it.
You gonna eat it? Okay. They
Is
don't
that
like.
good?
Okay, yeah. The mushrooms. Okay.
I'm gonna end this slide.
You gonna eat this?
Guys are looking for some vegan meals, make sure you reach out to Nikki. Vegan Eats. And as always, if you need some financial planning, send me a DM. Have a blessed night.
Bye. All right, you all. This is what we're gonna do. So the chicken tinga or the tinga is. Can I get that handle right there, Rach? I mean, you know what I mean. Thank you. All right, you all. So this is what it looks like. Okay. That's it. With all the sauce. All right. So now I'm gonna take this vegan butter. Okay. Gonna put it in the skillet. Get that butter. Turn this up. Okay, it's melting. And Rach, if you wanna get the camera, maybe even hold it so they can just see what's going on. Or maybe can we pull it back? I wonder. Trying to see so they can see.
Put it up.
Yeah. Oh, wait, what if you put it on here? Can we put it on there? Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Will it?
Yes.
And what if we did like?
I can hold it.
Okay. All right. Okay, y'all see that? It will sizzle. So I'm gonna do this real quick. I'm gonna take. Okay. Take my first tortilla, you all. Put it in there. The bottom, like so. Then we're gonna take here. I'm still trying to clean as I go. Look at that.
Oh, the cooking it up with Chubbs, that was Ladidra. I don't know if she's still on here. So Ladidra, she is actually an agent in my brokerage. And she
Oh.
actually cooks too. She also has a channel where she cooks.
Oh, nice.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm gonna actually subscribe. Okay, you guys can see what I'm doing here. I'm putting the chicken tinga and with the adobe peppers because they're big and they make actually protrude out in the quesadilla. You can actually skip them over. It's more or less for flavor. But did you say that's enough, Rach?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So now we have enough. I'm gonna put just a little bit more. I want to ooze out. All right. So now I'm gonna take some vegan cheese. This is gonna cook fast. And Rach, I'm gonna need a spatula to actually lift it. Yep. Taking the vegan cheese, you all. Ooh, yes. Yes, come home to mama. You see this girl? Thank you.
Yes.
Then I'm going to take the other one. All right. Put this on top. Okay. Nice and brown. And then we're going to just flat it down. like so. You hear that sizzle, y'all? Ooh. She's like, And this is really easy, of course, to make. I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all made quesadillas. Of course, you can use like plant-based beef crumbles or chicken. But I want to do mushrooms. Like I said, you can use banana blossoms, jackfruit, whatever tickles your fancy. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Ooh, look at that.
That looks beautiful.
Look at that, y'all. Look at that. Y'all see that? Savory goodness. I had to say savory goodness, right? This looks amazing. Okay, so I'm just gonna actually like, oh, and it's oozing out. We got a little bit of sour cream as well as parsley. You gotta take a picture of that. Yo, you get a picture of me?
I just did some snaps, but all right, here we go.
Oh, okay.
Love it.
She was taking a picture, y'all. Oh, this looks delicious. My goodness. And do you like this one? Give me mine because I know I'm just touching too. Do you like your tortilla to be crispy?
You are the chef.
I'm the
However you
chef.
give it to me, I will eat
Okay.
it.
Okay. All right. It only have to take a couple of minutes, you all. I want to entrench you in vegan butter. Y'all can do oil or whatever the case is. I'm gonna look at the bottom, make sure. Rachel and meets approval. You see the brown?
Yeah.
All right. Here it is, you all. Boom. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at that. Uh-huh. 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 Okay. We're gonna let that dry cool down and then we're gonna cut it. Okay. Next. Woo! That looks delicious. Gonna get this last one and then dress it up. Try it out. We're gonna say goodbye to y'all. I have absolutely enjoyed my time with you, Rachel.
Oh, this is amazing. And I'm just thinking, I'm taking all the leftovers.
Can I have a little bit? Take to hubby? Just a little bit? You know, you're not kidding. Let me tell y'all, Rachel had a book club meeting. But I mean, this is what you're supposed to do. When you're the host, you are supposed to take, this etiquette to leave behind, dishes and everything. But she had a book club meeting, right? And this is the thing. I'm just joking with y'all. But she was fronting on my vegan eats, my snacks. Remember when I went to Trader Joe's?
I'm looking at her like, why you gotta bring the vegan snacks?
Yeah, because she had, what did you have over here? I'm trying to remember. You had,
I don't even remember.
I don't remember what you had, but when I had it, what did I have? Some chickpea lentil chips.
Yeah.
Like tortilla chips.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, Rachel, you want some? This is what she did. I swear, this is what she did, y'all. She was like, no, I'm good. Let me tell you something about that. No, I'm good. I do that with people. So I can read between the lines. I was like, oh, she's friend on my food. It's okay. I'm digging her. I'm good. I was like, this is about something. So then we start talking. We talking about everything under the sun. I'm gonna turn this down. Because it's popping up. And we started talking, and then at the end, Rachel's like eating on the chips and then the popcorn. It was the popcorn. It was the herb popcorn. And before I know it, we on the couch. She just eating up the popcorn, y'all. And I'm fine with it. I'm just tripping. I'm just, just jiving on you. And she's like, I'm gonna keep this one. And I was like, I thought I was gonna go home and have this little herb popcorn. And she was like, no, sister, you're gonna leave it right here. So she was fronting on my food, saying, no, I'm good. But now she liked it.
It was good.
It was good. All right, we almost finished. Here, I'm going to turn it over. Okay. I have to go. Oh, look at that.
That's amazing.
Super two, y'all. Like I said, it's a very quick recipe. I'm thinking I can go ahead and put it in the description box too. But basically, it's the snow white mushrooms. It's snow white mushrooms. Simply just process them until they're like shredded like chicken. You can use any type of mushrooms, but I feel like the snow white mushrooms or the enoki mushrooms, the texture works really well in that regard. Okay. I'm going to use some sour cream as a garnish. This is Tofuti. This brand, has anyone used this before? It says it's better than sour cream. It is vegan, Tofuti. So we're going to use this. And then I got some parsley. I don't think we need any hot sauce or anything because the Tinga sauce is pretty much gonna do it. Okay. And we're gonna be done. I'm gonna put this over here, and then we're gonna eat. I'm gonna use a pizza cutter, and that's all she wrote.
That is it.
Okay. I think we are good. Let me see. Just trying to get Rachel's part in. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna put a little sour cream over here. Where is it? Right here. Put that on the side. Trying to get it to thaw out. Look at this. Look at this. But it's sour cream, but it's not drunk like sour cream. What's going on? Okay, I think yours is just about done. Almost done, y'all. Almost done. And parsley is where? Where's the dried parsley?
It was over there, but the laptop unless you put it in the fridge. Maybe over here by the salt and pepper.
Take this out. I don't want it to burn. Okay. A little bit more. Just want that brownness. Okay.
Sometimes that burner acts a little funny.
It does. Okay. Oh, there we go. Come on. Stay with us. Okay. We almost done, y'all. Almost done. Here we go. Where is... Oh, it's behind the
Laptop.
yeah. There it is. It's hiding. I gotta get a picture of this too. You know what? I'll put it on so it's finished. Dress it back up. Okay. That's the last one, y'all. It's like a flapjack. Rachel, she backing up. I saw that. Well, you know, I feel like people don't get a chance to see me in the kitchen because I kind of like, you know, my kitchen is not as big. And so they don't get a chance to see me doing all of this. You know? Okay, I think that now. All right. You know, several people have asked me to open up a restaurant or a food truck in Vegas.
I agree.
No, you one of them?
I
No, I'm
will.
just messing. I'm just messing. And there we go. No, I feel like that's a compliment. It's just, I was telling you, I feel like it's so much work.
Yeah.
We can bring that back over now. It's so much work, and you know, for me, it's like a one-woman show. In that regard. So, if you're able to get a picture of our once we dress them both up,
Yeah.
so I can just use that as a thumbnail. Thank you, darling. Okay, we're almost done, y'all. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Let me see. All right. So we're gonna do this real quick. Put this here. And let me get a paper towel. Let me just get a little bit of butter and dab yours. You're okay with me dabbing it?
Sure.
Okay, I'm just gonna dab a little of this butter off. Okay. Ooh, there we go. Okay, perfect. Throw this away. All right. Now go ahead and feel free to try just jazz it up however you see fit. So what we have, you all, is we have the tofu sour cream, and then I have some chopped cilantro right here. Isn't great the color so pronounced?
Yes, it is very green.
I'm just gonna sprinkle it on top, like so. Doesn't that look delicious?
That looks amazing.
This is what it looks like, you guys, with a little sour cream, plant-based sour cream. Okay, and this is for you if you want to use it when it's plain. All right, so I'm gonna take it and just take the pizza cutter and cut it like so. Ooh, look at that girl. Oh yeah, if you can get that so I can do me a TikTok or something, I don't know. Nice, like little minis. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But okay, you got that one. You want to cut it? You want me to cut yours?
No, you cut it.
Okay. gonna cut Rachel's, you guys. Like I said, my hands are clean. I've been cleaning and washing my hands throughout as well. All right. And now it's time for the verdict. It's time for the verdict. Y'all ready? Okay. Rachel, it smells amazing. You want to go ahead first?
You go first.
You want me to go first?
Yes.
You use me as a guinea pig for my food? Rachel, come on now. You come over here and try this. They always seeing me. I want you to give me your.
Because you didn't make mine pretty.
Oh, you wanted it? That's what I was
Yes,
wondering.
you gotta give me the
Oh, you
whole
wanted me to.
effect.
Oh, you want me to cook and add garnish? Girl, there we go. It's supposed to melt. You want a little bit more?
No, that's okay.
Okay. All right. And she want me to do the whole thing, y'all. Okay.
Saute. Saute.
Saute. All right, here we go. How does Emerald Gashi say? Bam! Is that good? Did I do good?
Yes, it looks amazing.
All right, go ahead and for the people so they can see. Matter of fact, let me get this closer because they always see my reaction. We're going to get you closer, Rachel.
That is amazing.
Is it?
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's so good.
Oh my gosh.
Mm.
See, every time I say, I know they be thinking, she be exaggerating. No, I do not.
No, it's
Thank
so
you.
good.
What is it? Look at that, y'all. Y'all see it oozing out? That's the chicken tinga. Now, Rachel, real talk. With the sauce, the tinga sauce, with the adobe, the chipotle, come into the camera so they can see more. It does pop, does it not?
Mm-hmm.
With the fragrance of the grilled onions, the jalapenos, and the garlic, right?
It's very flavorful.
Mm-hmm.
It has a nice kick, but it's not like overbearing.
Mm-hmm.
Very good.
Yeah. Now, if I didn't tell you this was vegan, and let's say you didn't know I was vegan,
You wouldn't know.
you wouldn't know. Now you wouldn't think it was chicken, or it could it be like a minced? What do you think?
No, it could be chicken.
Mm-hmm. This is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This is the light, tasty, savory snack I was referring to, you guys. And with the vegan butter, with the crispiness of the quesadillas, it really brings it home, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, this is my first time cooking for Rachel.
I give it a 10 out of 10.
You're so sweet. She's not saying that too because we're friends. She does tell it like it is. But I thank you kindly. And I thank you so much for allowing me to cook in your kitchen, being a host here, a guest here. Any last tips that you want to share out with the beautiful people on financial wealth?
Yeah, don't be scared. Sometimes we're just scared to take a look at our numbers, or sometimes we're overwhelmed. There's always the perfect time to start, and that time is now. If you're not happy with where you are, or maybe you are happy with where you are and you just want more, make 2023 better than 2022 was in every aspect of life, financially, mentally, spiritually, physically. Just live your best life and get you a friend like Nikki that knows how to cook so you can eat good food too.
Well, I love how you ended that with, and we did not script this, you guys. This is 100% ad lib. With that being said, I want to thank you all for coming to watch my second live. I'm gonna see if there's any new comments before I actually end out. Rachel, do you see any?
Nope, I see Dina Bright gave us some hearts.
Dina, thank you for the hearts. Oh my gosh, Dina binge watched me, you guys, on YouTube today. She gave me a shout out. If you guys like this video, you actually know that you can tag me. I'm at that threshold where you can tag me. She tagged me on her video, on her page. Subscribe to Dina Bryant's channel. Her niche is about manifesting things into reality. She's all about being positive, and she eats healthy as well. I love that. Let's see. I love the hearts. All right, lovelies. If you don't have anything, Dallas, my nickname. Dallas is your nickname. Linda! What's up, Linda? I know exactly who that is. Lindell is a client of mine. Oh my gosh. Lindell, what's up? I gotta be honest with you guys. Lindell's one of my clients, and outside of my vegan brand, and Lindell actually is the one that encouraged me to go live. He encouraged me to go live, you all. Real talk. Come back into the camera, Rachel. He actually encouraged me to go live last week, and I said, okay, I was thinking about it. So he said he was going to tune in, and he did just that. He kept his word. So Lindell, mwah, mwah, mwah. So yeah. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching. Let us know how you like this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends. Stay tuned. I am going to be filming again the third part 3 of the cauliflower series. Headed to New York next week to be able to eat some savory vegan eats. I have a feeling this is not our last time cooking in Rachel's kitchen. So y'all stay tuned and show her some love. Thank you guys for watching. Be blessed, stay safe, and vigilant out there. Talk to you later. Bye. All right, let's see here. Let's see if I can end this. Hey, say hey, boo. Hey, Lindell. Oh my gosh. Okay, this is embarrassing. I don't know how to end it.
The X.
Is it the X? Okay. Oh, see. Oh my gosh. Pray for me. Oh yeah, end. Okay, bye, y'all.